Hey y'all! So we are back again for another episode of, actually another review of Love in Marriage Huntsville. This is episode 5, and I have my co-host with me, blessed be Brittany,
Hey,
and
hey.
so she is doing Avatar today,
Yes,
but we
yes.
still want to get the show popping or whatever. And have our discussion, guys. So let's get into it. Our usual thing when we start out doing these, we rate the episode. So, Brittany, what would you give this episode?
I think I'll probably rate this episode probably like a 7.
Okay. Why so?
I don't, you know what? It was some good scenes though, but it didn't like really like do it for me. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I feel like this
Oh,
was like you know what I'm saying? I feel like this was the calm before the storm.
yes. I'm looking forward to the next episode too because we get to see. I'm just looking forward to Maurice confronting Tiffany because I need to know what was the reason for bringing up Monster. Okay,
Right. Then she crying. Don't cry now.
Mm-hmm. And I do like that they have her husband and stuff, but we'll probably talk about that a little
We
later.
sure will. We sure will.
So you gave this episode a 7. I would give it like a 7 too. Maybe like a 6. Yeah. 6.5. There we go. I think I would give it that. All right. So do you want to go into the first scene?
Sure. Okay, so scene 1, wait, hold on. I might be missing. Yeah. Okay, so scene 1 was Kimmi and Kaiwa and her husband. I didn't get her husband's name, but they were pretty much continuing from the last episode when he left her. He actually left her.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he went to the bathroom maybe, but he actually left her there. Bless you.
Thank you. But remember, we were hoping that. I remember you mentioned that, like, maybe he just went away for a second. He's going to come back, but he did actually leave. But someone made a good point. The fact that Kimmi was packing up leftovers, I guess maybe they were waiting a while for them to come, you know?
I know, but they should have put that on the screens. You know how sometimes, like on some shows, when they show up 30 minutes late, 45 minutes late, if you don't like put that on there so we can understand. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's what they should have done. Or like, yeah, who knows? Like maybe they just had an early dinner, so maybe it wasn't the fact that like they were that late or something, but they should have gave us a heads up on the timing if they were really late. But
because I'm putting Maurice as being in the wrong, and it was just awkward as heck. Like when Kyle walked in, her face, I feel like Kyle is the type where she really can't hide it. It's all in her face. Her face tells it all, and it was awkward the whole time. Even when she talks, like she talks with her mouth shut but open, and it's just like it was just too awkward for me. And I mean, I feel like Kimmi held her own, though. I was proud of Kimmi. She did better than I would have done. She really held her own, and she was nice and welcoming.
That is funny. A lot of the comments online said the same thing. Like, Kimmi is a very great communicator. She's better than I am. And people said actually agree with what you said last week too about how they would have left when he left.
Oh yeah,
they would have left too.
I would have definitely left. I would have not. I'd have left when he left. I'd have left when he left.
But why? I felt
like I can't do it. I feel like I can't care about your son more than you. And I can't care about you. I just can't care about, your son and your son well-being and building a healthier relationship more than you do. You got to care a little bit more than I do. And I mean, if we're a teammate, like it's just like on the team when you playing football, like you can't leave me. You can't leave me out there. We're not gonna win. So I'm leaving too. Then you can leave me too.
Is it really his son? Isn't it supposed to be our son? So, like,
he's so selective when it's their son. He want to be selective with what information he gives me. So I would have left. I would have left. I wouldn't have stayed. That's too awkward. They have to deal with her. And the way she accused me of being a mistress and a home wrecker. First off, I don't want to deal with you because in real life, I wouldn't even deal with nobody like that. They come at me like that. You get what I'm saying? And I don't have to deal with you. But now, since I'm married to, your baby daddy, then I have to deal with you. But I'm not going to deal with you by myself. Like, he would have to be here. That's the only reason I'm dealing with you. Like, for me, friends, I don't want to be friends with you. Like,
but isn't it for the greater good of little Maurice? You know what I mean?
Big Maurice don't care though. Because it's like, how often do he see her husband? That was our first time meeting him. So I think it's equally as important introducing him to the show and, being a man, having him feel welcome. Then you got me talking to this man. Where's my partner? Her partner is here. Where are you? Hear what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I just honestly, that's just honest truth. I'd have walked off when he walked off, and he'd have cried about it in the car.
You are not alone in that. Like, seriously, people said the same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, Brittany said if she would have walked out too. So I was just curious to know, like, why you would walk out. But you explained it well. I'm glad Kimmi stayed. Like you said, she handled it well, and she handled it like Kimmi. She
did. So. She really good. She did so good. I ain't gonna lie. I really admire her. Like, she's my favorite because I admire her that she's actually the bigger person. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else in that scene?
No, I wanted to discuss the girlfriend thing being brought up, but I guess we'll discuss that later when they talk about it with them.
But the little sit down. Okay.
Yes. But scene 2 was Destiny and Tisha at the dealership. And Tisha said she's trying to get a work car and a high girl summer car. But yeah, okay. All right. High girl summer.
Okay, so what was your beef with that? Like, what was wrong with her saying that?
It's just like, be yourself. Like, just be who you are. Like, I feel like she's trying to just add a little pizzazz to it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like for me, to see the problems they're going through with their marriage, for me, I'm getting from the whole situation with Tisha is she's totally different off camera. I feel like she was totally different before she got on the show. Hence why they're having these problems, because it was never a problem all of these years. Now you got a problem with him working so much. Now you have a problem. I feel like she's not being herself. I feel like she's trying to be honest, TV does that to people. I feel like with Melody, I feel like she was okay to a certain extent with the cheating, then she got embarrassed. So she left Martell. My thing is just keep the same energy, be yourself. Like, you don't know nothing about no hot girl summer.
Exactly. Someone said that they felt like Tisha was going through some sort of identity crisis. Like, that's not really her,
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And that's how I feel. Like, stop trying to fit in. Just be who you are. You get what I'm saying? And maybe that is who she is. Maybe she's been suppressing who she really is a bit more so. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that could be the case too. But we will find out if that's really who she is as time goes on.
Right. But if she really was a hot girl, she wouldn't be letting Kyra sweat. I mean, Kyra see her sweat. I mean, like, she's still talking about Kyra. I'm tired of talking about Kyra.
Yeah, that's true. Now that's facts. That's facts. Then she's talking about a real gift. You want a real gift.
Then we say that wasn't stupid. No, okay, no gifts are stupid, but like, who wants a watch? Like,
yeah, he shouldn't have gave her a watch. I agree with that, but it's like a car though. Okay, a car. I hope she took the watch back. I'm just saying. She should have just took the watch back. That watch is probably about $10,000-$15,000.
You know she ain't gonna take that watch back. That Marcia,
her down payment. No, that watch should be her down payment for a car. That's what he's talking about now. Let's spend it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, when we get to that part, but people was like, because I'll be tweeting along or whatever. It was like, how was Tisha? It's only 2 seats in there. Where the kids gonna go? And I'm like, that's a good point. Marcel is not gonna agree with her having a car that's like only for her and her friend. Like, if she get a car, it's gonna have to be like a G-Wagon or something where
But
it's
they
like
already have a car like that though. They have that Mercedes. That's a
they do
nice
get a Mercedes.
Mercedes. They
It
already
is a
have that
nice
car.
car.
They don't need another 2-door car. They got that Mercedes, and that thing is nice.
It is nice. Yes, she not getting all she that was just a test drive. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's all that was. That was for sure. And then for me and Destiny not even cool like that. Like I wouldn't bring nobody to the dealership with me if we ain't cool. Because I don't want you knowing how much I pay for the car, how much mileage on it, what my credit score is. I don't need you to come here with me. You hear what I'm saying? So it's just
Right.
like they had to do that just for sure. Because why is Destiny here?
Uh-huh. Like a little scene. That's what it was. Just we need some
Yeah,
footage. We need to create like,
that's
okay,
all
yeah.
it was. And now doggone divorce pandemic. Okay, all right. Divorce pandemic, that's new.
Yeah. I never heard it put that way.
I get it. I get it. I can see how it feels that way. And I also have that I like how Destiny fits in. She fits in really well.
And she's not trying, you know what I mean? She's just being
Yes.
herself. I like
Yeah,
that.
she fits on real well. Even when they introduced her last season, I feel like she fit in well. And now it just confirms that she fits on just right. But it's like, but then you throwing shade at Tisha. It's like, how can you blame Tiffany when you in the green screen talking about the rumors with her husband and having babies? I know everybody heard the rumors. You know what I'm saying? When Destiny said that in the green screen about Tisha, it's just
Yeah.
like, why would you throw that shade like that, girl? I ain't like that. Like, you really don't
Okay.
have room to talk right now. Like, you need to calm down.
That's
I
true
don't like
too. That's true. But I feel like she was saying something that we already kind of knew. So or speculated or thought.
Yeah, that's
So
true, but she ain't said it right. She said that mean. I ain't like the way she said that. If I was Tisha, I'd have felt some type of way about that one. I ain't gonna lie.
mm-hmm.
Then
Mm-hmm.
I also put I don't like how Tisha I don't like how Destiny told Tisha about Tiffany. Like for me, I'm a type of person where I'm just gonna warn you and say be careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna I want you to get your own perception of who this person is. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
want you to see for yourself. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she shouldn't have gave her that big of a warning and it's on TV, she'll see. But I feel like that wasn't her place to pretty much just put salt on Tiffany's name like that. That's how she was with you. She may not be that way with Tisha, and I feel like she shouldn't go to that. But
Yep.
that's just me.
I agree. And come to find out they actually know each other already.
Exactly. Now
Small
suppose they
world.
really knew each other and they used to be friends or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
And
you
she
gotta
said all that.
right, exactly. That's why you just need to let people find out who people is for themselves. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That's all I have to say about that part as far as that scene, that divorce pandemic gonna be I like that.
The panoramic. I like to call the pandemic that. So, okay. I agree. That's all I got for that scene too. You hit on everything I wanted to talk on.
Okay, so we're gonna go to scene 3.
Okay.
I got notes for days on this one. This is when Marcel and Tisha meets at the counseling, at the therapist. And he is it's unbeknownst to him. He did not know that that's why they were going there.
What did you think about that? Was Tisha wrong or was she justified in not telling him?
I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about that. I really am. Because for me, if it was me and I talk to my husband and I say, look, this is how I feel, and then you don't want to go to counseling, for me, it's like, okay, I'm telling you it's broken. You don't want to fix it. Don't be mad when I move out. For me. I feel like because for me, I'm not about to hold your hand like your mama and tell you we going somewhere we not. For me. But if that's how she want to go, she wanted to get him there. You know, she want to fight a little bit harder, even though she's been fighting the most all this time. I feel like she ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Woo, I like that. That first part. Dang, Brittany. Yes. I felt like she had to not lie to him, but she had to not tell him where he wouldn't have gone. So I felt like I got why she did it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people's like, she blindsided him. That's not right. But Marcel act like he don't want to fix anything. So she just felt like, let me just get him there. And like she said, I'll ask for forgiveness later. I'm not gonna ask for permission. And she's really studying that stuff because that's what that's the stuff they talk about at work. Like at least at my
Mhm.
job, they'd be like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Kind of just to take the initiative.
Now I
So
don't like that
she know that.
saying.
Huh?
I don't like that saying when she said that. I can't live by that. Ask for forgiveness and permission.
It worked. Like she used it. I never heard it used in that kind of context, but it does.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of like how they use it in like work settings. So I'm like,
I've
oh, she
never
get
heard
her
it before.
really? Yeah, she get
Mhm.
her master's degree on because I heard it in that kind of context.
Oh
Because
wow.
sometimes like it'd be a lot of red tape, with work,
Mhm.
they'd be like, okay, we don't do it like that. But
Mhm.
sometimes they just need to see a new way. So let's just do it
Mhm.
without trying to get everybody on board. We'll do it, show the validity of it. And then
Mhm.
like if it's wrong, okay, well at least we tried it and we'll
Mhm.
apologize. So I got what she's saying, but like I said, I never heard it said in that
Mhm.
relationship way.
Mhm.
So that was interesting. But repeat that. Okay, wait. So you say you ain't gonna be the type that is
No,
going to like hold you.
no,
I like that.
no. Because for me, I just feel like I don't know. I don't know what it is about me. I'm just not about to be chasing nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, you're gonna have to reciprocate. If you're not reciprocating to me, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not about to drag you into the dark. If I say it's broken and I want to fix it, and I'm the only one want to fix it, that means you don't want to be with me. Because let's be
Mm-hmm.
honest, when we want something as women, or when a man wants something, we go after it no matter what. We make sure we take care of what needs to be taken care of. It's like, do you want the marriage or not? Because with marriage, it's a lifelong thing. You got to constantly work for it. When people say marriage is work, that's not a lie. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to show up to work today or not? Because if you don't show up to work, then that's no call, no show. I mean, but she did what she had to do. I mean, that's her type. She different, and I mean, I get it. If I had the same attachment style as her, then I would probably do it too. But I don't have that same attachment style like this.
So I have a question. So is that not her working? Like even like is that her not? But I guess I get what you're saying too. Like he has to put in the
Yeah,
work
she
too.
in overtime right now.
Gotcha.
She just clocked in. She just clocked in, but she in overtime. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I got it now. Because I'm like, okay, maybe she feel like let me do let me do all I can, extend
Right,
all
right.
everything.
And I get that. But my thing is, okay, we will know if it was all worth it if he goes back again. If he comes back again, then it's all worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ooh. So I don't know if your notes hit on this, but
Hmm?
that doctor was making a lot of sense when he's like, I don't need Siri to remind me of important things. And I was like, dang, he right, If
I
this is
mean,
really something he's trying to fix, it should be on
I
his
mean that's
radar.
true. But I'm a person that rely on my calendar too in Siri. So for me, I thought that was kind of mean. I thought
Mhm.
that was mean because I rely on my calendar. I feel like there's nothing wrong with him scheduling that. I feel like he shouldn't have did that in front of the doctor. I feel like he trying to be funny because once
Mhm.
again, Marceau always has jokes, but they're not placed in the right time. You get what I'm saying?
Very
So I
true.
don't. I don't like that. Marceau always got jokes. He need to be a comedian. Take the show on the road because it wasn't funny. He shouldn't have did that in front of there. But for me, I wouldn't hire that therapist. Not the same one they, did Mel and Martell and now they divorced. I personally wouldn't have went to him. That's just me.
Yeah, is he like the only like doctor in Huntsville or something?
Yeah, I wouldn't have went to him, and mostly why I wouldn't have went to him was because he was doing good counseling Martell up until the point where Martell told him he had got the girl pregnant, then he went easy on him, and I ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if that was your time then to go ahead, you was already going 8. Let's go 15 on them. But I wouldn't have got that same therapist.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like maybe these therapists have like contracts with the show because it makes me
Mhm.
think of on Housewives of Atlanta, it was the
Mhm.
same Dr. Jeff or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, okay. That's true.
maybe it's something within the like maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. Maybe he family with somebody on production or something. So I mean
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. I'm happy they got a man though. He definitely needs to have a therapist as a man though. I like that.
But someone that can go toe to toe with him because I feel
Hmm.
like this therapist, like you said, be taking it easy sometimes, but you so funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have did that in front of the therapist. He was trying to be smart. Ooh, that
Yes. Why would
Marcel.
you do that right now? If she say date night, schedule that with y'all long time and put it. I'm sure the teacher wouldn't mind him putting it in her schedule. He could have did that on the way there. But see, now you're trying to be funny, and then the doctor pretty much stopped you in your tracks too, because he ain't the one. I would say that he ain't the
Oh
one.
my gosh. Yes. Okay, so what else in that scene came up for you?
Um, I put that their marriage is on the spotlight now. I feel like for me, if it was me, once again, if this were me, and if I was Tisha today, I probably would have this as my last season on the show because
Mm,
I feel like reality show is really not conducive to a healthy marriage,
mhm.
and they marriage is just too much on the spotlight for me. I feel like the show pretty much trying to focus too much on us, and I wouldn't like that. I'll leave the show because I'll put my marriage before the show, and I don't like that. I don't like to see how their marriage is breaking down. I just would leave.
Well, do you think that maybe reality TV just puts a spotlight on something that's already maybe broken or something? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
Yeah, definitely. That's why I feel like Tisha has changed. That's why I feel like she's not that same person. But I feel like they can get back to each other and focus on each other. But having the spotlight on them and the cameras on them, like when they first started, we were always focused on Melody and Martell, you know? And I don't know, like they said, if you look for it, you're going to find it. And I just leave the show. I feel like it's starting to become too much. And I hate to see their marriage break down like that. But I feel like that's what's coming, but that's what's going to happen eventually.
yeah, I believe the show too, honestly, because I feel like no bag, no money is worth my family and my peace, my
Right,
sanity, you know? So
right.
y'all can have it, but I'll take the marriage and the kids for me and
Yeah.
our peace and legacy. I don't have to be on TV, you know? No one
Exactly.
has to know what's going on.
She's already created her name. She got a good podcast. You want to help people, do it on your podcast. Do what
Hmm.
Melody does, her mimosas with Mel or something. Have retreats for women. That's you did what you need to do. You created your platform. Let's go back to privacy.
Hmm. Yep. Yeah,
That's
because
that's
it's
just
my birthday.
that's what I would do. But I also put that it's a call for help and that Marcel was very insensitive.
Why you say that?
Which one? Like the call for help or the insensitive part?
The insensitive part.
Because it's like he wasn't even listening to her, and then you say she pretty much saying that she wants the road to success to be easy. She didn't say that. Then he tells her, well, a lot of women, don't complain and the house is paid for, and it's just like, what?
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up because what do you think? I seen this on Twitter. They was just like Marcel thinks it seems as though Marcel thinks he did Tisha a favor by pulling her out of poverty,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that oh yeah, like they're living this lifestyle now, so almost like he did her a favor, so she just need to be grateful and shut up. Like that's the vibe
Definitely,
I'm getting from
definitely,
Marcel. Yeah.
definitely. Yes, I could definitely get that vibe. He's like Martell 2.0 at this point. I think the therapist is going to need a therapist after that appointment.
Yeah. He was very irksome in that meeting. He
Yes,
really
he
was.
was. Yes.
I I didn't even like his attitude when they came together. When they first, hey babe, that dry, hey babe, like and she was like, you look nice. I felt like he should have been saying that to her. Like, I don't know. Not to say that she can't say anything, but
Mm-hmm.
I never hear him say, well, no, not really. Maybe he do be
I've heard,
complimenting her.
yeah, I've heard him compliment her before.
Okay.
I
I don't really
I've heard him compliment
remember.
her before. He always compliment her,
Okay.
but I don't know. But I do get both sides though. I didn't think I was going to understand anything from Marcel's side, but I do. I get it because I get her side when she say, she's spending so much because she's spending for four people, her and the kids, and you just spending for yourself. But I also get his side where he like, well, if you wouldn't spend so much, I wouldn't work so much. So they gonna have to like a budget.
That was weird to me. That was really weird to me because I thought should be the opposite. Like she basically like a single mom then because I feel like why is she paying for everything? Like her
Mm-hmm.
and the kids shouldn't it be
That's what she
him?
said in the first season. She said she felt like a single mom. Remember? And then Kimmi was like, "Oh no, don't do that. You ain't no single mother." They had a problem with her saying that, but there's nothing wrong with her saying she felt like a single mother.
Right. A lot of people are single in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, what? He is supposed. Okay, let's say she stopped working and one was a stay-at-home mom like he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So then he would have to be paying for all of them now. Like again, so it's just like he should already be doing that. And I feel like her money should be little necessity, maybe vacation money or something. I don't know, but I feel like it really should be coming from him to provide the general. Oh, you wanted to be the boss, all right? Then you got to pay to be the boss. So
Yeah,
that was kind of weird to me. I was surprised to hear that. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's a good little thing they got going on. I feel like you talking about when the last time he bought something. It's like, would you really want him to go to the store and buy the kids' clothes? It's like he probably ain't got no style. They're gonna be ugly. They ain't gonna fit right. It's just like I feel like if he makes the money, then you should be buying the groceries. I mean, you should be buying the kids. I mean, not actually buying them, but going get them. I mean, it's y'all money, but he's making the money. So I kind of get it.
So it is his money that
Mm-hmm,
she's spending.
well, I mean, I'm sure Tisha get money from the show. I'm sure she get money. I'm sure she got streams of income herself. I don't know the way they act. They might have one bank account, I hope, but I guess he's the breadwinner. He's bringing in the bulk of the money.
Okay, because I just got confused when she was like, "I'm spending the money on myself." Like, you get to keep your money, but I'm spending my money on me and the kid. Like, I guess that's what confused me.
What I got from it was he was saying how she spends so much money. And she was saying, well, of course I spend more money than you because I'm buying stuff for me plus the 3 kids. You're just buying stuff for you. So when you look at the bank statement and you saying swipe, 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 of course I'm going to swipe more than you because I got to buy groceries. I got to pay for tennis, basketball, so of course she's going to spend more money. So I get her part. Of course she is.
Okay, I see. I get it now. I thought like she was spending her money that she get from the show on them, like herself and the kids, and everything that Marceau was getting, he was just using on himself. Okay,
Marceau is very much so the breadwinner from what I'm seeing, and that's what he wants. That's what he really wants. If she don't come, I'm sure she get money from her podcast and the show. But if she don't, I don't take Marceau as the type of guy that would even care about her money because he don't even want her working.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he want to make sure you ain't got no out. I'm the breadwinner.
And you heard someone on Twitter also said they feel like he want her in the house so he can be doing his dirt out in the street and she not find out.
Pretty much, honey. Naive, honey. Young and dumb. Naive, green, all that. That's what he like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he like, honey. But then my thing was she was like a couple of hours a week. It's like a couple of hours a week. Y'all are married. But it was just like, y'all stay together. What do you mean for me, a couple of hours a week is like 3 hours.
So what are you trying to like? What was wrong with what she said to you?
It was just like she's asking him, can we just have a couple of hours a week for us as us time?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's like even when you're dating somebody, you get a couple of hours a week. So when you marry, we still supposed to just have a couple of hours and we stand together. Yeah. You get a couple of hours. Let's think about when we were dating. You get a couple of hours when you're dating.
See, it's like she just want like any scrapes that she can.
Yes, exactly. I feel like y'all in the same room at night. I mean, pillow talk. What do you mean a couple of hours? But there was a red flag for me. She asked for just a couple of hours, 3-4 hours, and it's just like, okay, girl, all right.
Yep. Meaning that she don't even probably get that.
Exactly. That's exactly what that means. Then I don't like when they walked out of the council session how he was cursing at her. I don't like that. I don't like his tone. I didn't like how he was cursing at her because if you get it on camera, yes, that mean off camera you something else did.
Someone said they felt like Marceau emotionally checked out of the relationship. Like he's there, but he's not there.
I can see
and that's probably what she's She feels that. That's why she wants those couple hours.
Yeah. I can see that, but he disrespectful. I didn't like that. Like, don't curse at me. And I felt like she walked off because she knew it could have got ugly.
Yep.
You know, you felt that?
I felt that too. Because he could go there. She knew that.
Yes.
And she don't want to like have that on camera.
Yes.
She probably, look at her still covering him.
Exactly.
Even though people probably would side eye him, she probably don't even want that for him. So let me, you know what I mean? Let me take this one L.
Yeah. That's exact. But I don't know. That was my favorite scene of the whole thing. You know, I was just like, okay, I was living for that scene right there.
Oh, so not the scene with, I like the Maurice Monster, aka Maurice Jr. in the mom scene. I like that.
But let's go to it then. Let's go to it, honey. That's scene 4.
Okay,
from Maurice and Monster and Kiowa.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you like the scene. Come on, tell me what you thought about it.
I thought it was well, it was the most triggering for me because that darn Tiffany bringing that vaping stuff up to begin with, and that we're even having this conversation, because I felt like, or I feel like kids should be able to make their mistakes in private. It shouldn't be like, I was trying to think, what was the parents, like, what was their reason for allowing this scene? What was maybe the producer's reasoning? And I'm like, it's feeling a little child exploitation-ish to me, because I just don't feel like we should know this. I don't know. Like, he's just a kid, and like, kids do a lot of stupid stuff, but that's like our parents be like covering us and stuff like that, so the whole world don't know about it. And I'm just like, well, maybe they're using this as a teaching moment, but I don't know. I just didn't like it.
I feel how you feel.
I'm like, that darn Tip. What was the reason? Remember that thing from Cardi B? Like, what was the? Why did you even do that up?
Right, exactly.
I don't understand. So I didn't like that, but then I felt like a little silver lining when he was like, "Oh, he's just so cute when it pinches little cheeks." Oh, I'm not gonna have sex until I'm 24, and
talk about it.
Like, oh,
talk about it, honey. Yes, honey.
And I like that, even though his parents, he like having a divorce, that he still will want marriage. So to me, that made me think like, oh, he must see the benefit of marriage from somewhere. You know what I mean? The example of marriage being good somewhere. So I was like, oh, look. Oh,
that was, I like that, because it don't even seem like there was even an option. It don't sound like they even gave him the option to wait to marriage. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he found that option on his own. They were surprised when he said it. That's so commendable. Like, even for him to even have that mindset, I love it. And he's a young guy, and I mean, I'll be proud. That's definitely a proud mama moment. So it was happy for me to even see that. And I feel how you felt. The first thing I put, conversation should have been private. You know, I feel like as a mother, I wouldn't have had that conversation about him vaping on television. And, you know, I just feel like, I don't know. I'm just private myself now. Like, I'm not even famous, and I don't like posting my kids often. I feel like kids should be covered and protected. And I feel like your parents are on TV, not, you know, even though they're a part of you, I feel like they decided to do that. And I feel like that conversation should not have been brought to the forefront. Even when they start talking about the STX, I feel like that was kind of cool for the most part. I feel like that's a little teaching moment for people, you know, as long as they ain't getting too much detail. I feel like that was cool. That was safe. But talking about the vape and chastising him on television, I totally disagree with that. And I also noticed, I don't know if you noticed, Kiowa did not look at Maurice at all. Like, you know, she didn't look him in his eyes for me. And I'm just like, what is the feeling still there? Or does he make you melt inside? Or, you know, like, what's going on? Like, go back and look at that. She always looked at her son, or she looked down. Like, it's like, girl, why are you looking the man in his eye? I feel like he must make her feel some type of way or something, because I don't get it. Then you know, it's just them three. Maybe she'll, because I don't know, from what they said, it make it seem like she cheated on him, and that's why they got into divorce. From what I got from the season, so I'm pretty much sure, you know, she regrets that. I'm sure, but I noticed that she really did not look him in his eye at all.
Well, now that you bring that up, you're making me think maybe it was a little bit more to
Mm-hmm.
something why he didn't want to be at that dinner with all of them. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. That could be too, because it didn't look right, and if she was so late, normally the people would put that at the bottom, 25 minutes late, 10 minutes late. But I guess not. But that kind of just scared me that she did not look that man in his eye, and then I feel like she still got feelings for him, because why you care about the role Kimmy played, and why it hurt you so much? Why you getting into it with Kimmy at this point? You know what I'm saying? Bringing it up is one thing for the cameras. You want to confront it on TV, y'all on TV, cool, make for good TV. But why y'all getting into it at the reunion?
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
I feel
That's
like she
it.
still got feelings.
I'm gonna go back and look because that's interesting. I
Mm-hmm.
was just kind of listening to the conversation. I didn't pick it up, but I'll go back and see. But a little part of me was wondering if that's why he didn't want to be at that meeting. Like maybe something's still going on between them. I don't know.
I feel like it's definitely awkward, honey. I don't think that's going on, but I feel like there are still some type of feelings still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's still some feelings there. I feel like if you put them in a room, I feel like if they were locked together in a room, like on, like on the Notebook, when the feelings just come out when it's just us two, I feel like if they get stranded somewhere, they gonna, why did you do this? Oh my gosh, I still love you. I feel like it'll come
Oh.
out. I feel like the feelings will come out. That's how I feel. I feel
Wow.
like them
And
feelings are down there.
do you feel like it's more so on her side or his side or both, or what do you think about
I
that?
feel like more so her side, but I feel like they both have feelings. But I feel like she more so have feelings, and probably more so regret. Especially if she was the reason why the marriage ended, which is from what I got from the first season, she cheated from what I got. So I feel like her.
And they look a little similar.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of look kind of similar.
Yeah.
So I can see that.
Yes. Okay, so should we go to the other scene? We should go to the next one.
Yes, we could go to the next scene.
Okay, so scene 5 was Tiffany and Lewis.
We can skip that.
Now, I have a few notes from that. I have like 2 notes. Now,
Okay.
that scene was kind of like trash for the most part, but for me, it just showed me more of who Tiffany is. Like, for me, when they were playing with each other, it was uncomfortable, and it was just like, it's so fake to me. When they were rolling around playing with each other, I feel like that was fake. And then I don't like how when she brought up the whole Destiny thing, she put the baby daddy. First off, that's her ex-husband. Now, my thing is, if that was her baby daddy, then when you go to a job and you get promoted and you make it to the CEO, even if you get fired, it's previous CEO. So give me my title. So don't call that man my baby daddy. His last title was my husband. He's not my husband. He's ex-husband to you. So I ain't like that. But that's all I got from that scene. That was it.
I'm glad you brought that out because that was something I seen on Twitter. They was like, why she say her true colors is showing? Why she say baby dad? Like people did pick that up. Yeah.
Good. Because when she said that, I was like for me, if I was Destiny, I would have to check that because everybody ain't got no ring. And I got my ring. And that was my husband. Get it right. So yeah, I definitely have to come see her about that one.
So I think maybe it's a little jealousy there. First she brought up the thing at her birthday and what she said now. Maybe it's something there.
She's just trying to secure her spot for next season.
Yeah, but she coming at Destiny a lot,
Yeah. Yeah. I guess she's trying to fight for the number 1 spot with Melanie, I guess.
I can see
He's
that.
like, why are you coming for me? Okay, so scene 6, Taco Tuesday. It was the ladies. What do you think about that one?
I just tweeted I like Tisha's hair, and I thought her ponytail was really nice.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I really like that look for her. But kind of skipping to where they was outside. I felt like Melanie could have like left it alone a little bit because Destiny did say she'll talk about this later with you, and I felt like Melanie could have respected that. But I didn't know how much of it was TV and how much that's how Melody really felt, because ain't no sidebar conversations. You gotta talk about it on the
Right.
open because it's reality TV and blah blah
Exactly.
blah. So I don't know how much Melody was doing TV or how much of that was really her. And I'm just like, Melody, calm down. She said she's gonna talk to you later. So that was just
Right.
my thing. What about
Melanie
you?
wanted to give us a good show. That's how I feel.
Okay. Okay.
That's how I feel personally.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Taco Tuesday. I had to put that first because
Really?
I love Mexican. I love Mexican, Lord. But I like how her and Tisha is growing. I like that. I like that they getting closer. And I feel like Melanie was right. Like I feel like Destiny was wrong. Destiny should have came to Melanie first instead of talking to Tisha.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with me, come to me and we're friends. Don't come tell her because you're not even her friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tiffany's welcome. Tiffany welcome was very different than everybody else welcome when that door was open. Tiffany Melanie opened the door. It was like, ah! I was like, oh, okay. So maybe that's why I get the vibe that maybe Tiffany is fighting for a spot for Melanie's favor or something. Because baby, that welcome was out of this world. And I feel like Tisha shouldn't be picking sides because I feel like from what Destiny told her, I feel like she pretty much made her mind up about who Tiffany is. And she's picking sides and she should not do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had pretty much at that morning. I put that it was very awkward. Like when Destiny walked in and it was quiet, it definitely must have gave me scripted vibes. It definitely must said when they got the script, Destiny's gonna come in late and then, she's gonna bring up the conversation of what happened with Tiffany. And it was pretty much like they were sitting there like, okay, she's gonna bring it up away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, it's your time. It's your line. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I got. And then I just hate that Melanie don't see the problem. I take her as very much so a person that is, I don't even know the word for it right now. I'm trying to come up with a person that the person of like just she's an understanding person and she can see the good, the bad. And it's like, how dare you not know the problem what Tiffany did?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's like almost I would look at if I was Destiny like, dude, Melody got a beef with me because she's her little friend is kind of almost feel like she's doing her dirty work. Right. Maybe this is really how Melody feels about me because you should check your friend.
Exactly.
Like, Destiny ain't like that or right. Tiffany, you was wrong for bringing that up at that girl birthday.
Exactly.
I know you keep it real, but
right. Exactly.
Destiny's supposed to be your friend too, so you can tell Tiffany about herself and still be friends with everybody. So
facts.
I tell you.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next episode, though.
Me too.
That next episode will be nice.
I can't wait to see what Maurice got to say.
And then Miss Wanda. Do we have Miss Wanda next episode? Yes, baby. Mm-hmm. But I don't like Miss Wanda coming on, though. What you mean? I need to not throw him away. Miss Wanda, he's in the trash, baby. You can go politely pick him up out of there. Like, Miss Wanda doing too much.
How much more is Melody supposed to take?
Exactly. Like Miss Wanda, you got me confused, baby.
Right. He had a whole outside baby.
Period. Girl, he's in the trash, baby.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I feel like those women of the older generation, to them, it's all about a man, getting a man, keeping a man. Well, honey, what did you do? Why was he cheating? Was he not, that's not this day and age anymore.
Like, right. And where's your husband?
Well, maybe that's going to come up. Wasn't she dating somebody?
No, exactly. So if I was male, I said, where your husband at? You get back with yours and I get back with mine. How about that?
Well, that's good. Yep. Old people don't want that smoke. And, I respect you as my elder, but at the same time, I'm a grown person too. So, I'm woman to woman now.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I don't know, they got out of hand. If I was in Melody's place, I wouldn't curse out, but I'd have definitely kind of got out of hand with it because you can't be telling a woman what she needs to go through and what's enough. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. Because where's Tisha Daddy? Good point. Good point.
Yes.
I'll tell you. All right, girl. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna go.
Yes, I'm ready for Twitter. I'm ready to see these comments, honey.
Let me show you, girl, what is going on. And I can't wait for you to get on here too.
I know. You know what I said? I said I want to start a TikTok too.
Oh yeah, you should. I'm on there, but I'm not like doing really good at it. So
I think I would love TikTok.
I think you would too. Is this big enough? Can you see? Okay.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay.
That face.
Oh, dang! I didn't mean to hit it. But it says the therapist when Marcel said to Tisha, "I made something so comfortable to the point where I elevated your ability to complain." And that got
I like that one.
likes.
I like that one. His facial expressions did tell it all, though. He was not playing.
Let me go to latest.
Master communicator. All right.
Oh wait, let me go back to top. But this is from last week. I want to see the tops of this week. See, August.
Yeah, August 7th.
We need the August 14th ones.
You would think it would have those at the top.
Right, not these.
Was they not feeling the episode? Like, come on.
Let me go to latest.
Yes.
Again. But I want to get the latest, like the ones that got the most likes and stuff. Let's see here.
I can't even tell what a like said.
They'll like
okay. What the hearts are?
Or the
well, that one got 1.1K, the one above that one.
Oh, but see, they put like little ads in here too.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Isn't that weird? Like they just
yes,
okay.
Kind of market whenever they can.
Exactly. We're gonna put this in for these people to see. Well, let's go to my tweets real quick.
It's great.
So what did I say? So this okay. All right, so this had got 8 likes. I said that darn Tiffany. I feel like kids should be able to make their mistakes in private. You know what you're talking about. Is this like child exploitation? We would have never knew this if she didn't bring it up. Like seriously, what was the reason? Like what? Like
party?
Not like that.
Yeah, what was the reason?
Oh, roll back to me. Oh snap! I didn't see that. Let me see what I said. Oh. When I said Tisha Harrell's nice.
Ooh.
We're here for it.
Oh, that's sweet. You made it, girl. You made it.
Right. I remember when I was on Twitter one time when I was in college, I had tweeted how I liked it. What's them things called? Not Thin Mints. I forgot, but whatever. I had tweeted them and they was like, "We love it. Send me your address and we'll send you a free box." I said, "Oh, thank you."
So did you get the free box?
I did. Like I was in college, so I used like my school.
That was so sweet.
Yeah, I feel like I still have like the little card thing too somewhere. I probably can look through my mentions and find it.
But I love their interaction. I love it.
Yeah, me too. And it's like very, very fun on here.
I love that.
So I said this one too. Oh, and then I said this one too. Marcel's stink attitude is irking me. It was. And I got 3 likes. And what's my other one? Oh, and this one. Kyra, do not want your man, Tisha. Like,
right.
With that.
No, I agree with you on that one. I feel the same way. Like, no.
Nobody was worried about that man.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
Let's see if I see any more time ones. Okay, here we go. Dr. Francis, I don't have to ask Siri to remind me of nothing that's important to me. When he said that, I was like, dang, word. And this got 83 likes.
Now I rely on my calendar. Now I don't feel that.
But you use your calendar for like probably going like me, like go live today.
But think about this though. It's the same thing as if I put my kids' doctor's appointments in there. They doctor's appointments are important to me, but I'm still gonna put it in my calendar.
No, that's different. That's different because doctor's appointments don't happen. Or it's kind of like you were saying, like they're husband and wife, so it should be, I don't know, like kind of automatic, I guess.
Look, even date night. If I had a date night eventually, I will put it in my calendar. I put it in my calendar. I don't know. For me, Martell is a businessman. You know what I'm saying? The power of a calendar, you just would never know. He's so busy. He needs a calendar.
I agree.
He's a boss. I'm sure even Beyonce put the big nights in her calendar. Trust me.
True. And I like what you said. Maybe he shouldn't have did it in front of the doctor.
You just shouldn't have did it in front of the doctor. Because it's like you're trying to be funny and it's very serious, sir. The doctor got him, though. The doctor got him.
He probably shouldn't have did that. I get what you're saying.
We're going to see if he come back, though.
Right. Okay.
I can't wait to see that.
Well, you heard what he said. Let's do this again once every 15 years. Like this guy.
Too much.
What do you think about this tweet? If emotional maturity was a person.
Yeah, that's very much so true. She's grown a lot over the seasons. That's very much so true. Maurice better tighten up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have Twitter tell you, they said they felt like Maurice is Marcel, but he hides it better.
Now that could be true, or maybe I would feel more so that he just have a partner that's willing to overlook it more. Because I feel like he definitely works like his brother. But Kimmi, because her kids are older and stuff, I feel like that's kind of like his match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like if she was in Tisha's predicament with 4 young kids, Kimmi would not take that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like her. She's not going to take a lot either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she's so nice. I like when she told him cheating is unacceptable. She would not, non-negotiable. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked like she meant that.
And that's what we should have, our non-negotiables.
Exactly, because a man not gonna take you back and cheat on him. I mean, if a man takes a woman back that cheats on him, that man is it's so much low self-esteem there. But most men not about to take no woman back. It's just not gonna happen. So we need to have the same standards. Like it's a no-go. Like Mel say, no go.
We might have to bring that up during our like group discussion too, because my one friend, the one that I'm bringing on, he was talking about that, and I said, would you expect your wife to take you back? Yeah, I'm like, yo, the double standard of it. Do you not hear yourself? Like,
yeah, you come on and have him on here. We can go ahead and eat him alive, honey, because I know he didn't. He said yes.
Mm-hmm. He was like, if I get weak, I'm expecting my wife to like look over my discretion. But I ain't gonna look over her. What?
Wow.
No. He was like, if I'm just being a man, no.
No,
my thing, not taking that excuse.
My thing is, if it's good on both sides, fine. But it can't be a double standard. That's my problem. It's just too much double standard. It shouldn't be that way.
Right. What's good for the goose got to be good for the gander or something like
Period.
that.
Yes. Okay.
So, hey, she abundantly.
Hey.
So yeah, we're just going over, wrapping up our marriage and Love and Marriage Huntsville review, and then we're on Twitter looking at tweets of what the people say. So this one said, Dr. Francis wants to say, this nigga crazy so bad. He was looking at people, looking at them like, is he serious? Maurice complaining that his son is going to have a reputation for smoking. Well, nobody knew but people at one school in Alabama until you put it on TV.
No, Tiffany did that. Tiffany put that on TV.
Right, and Marcel just had to address it,
Exactly.
Oh, I like that. Marcel clearly wants to keep Tisha at home so he can continue with his extracurricular activities in peace.
And see, that's the thing. I feel like it is going to come out on TV. That's why I think they should get off the show and deal with that in private. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to deal. If I was being cheated on, I wouldn't want to deal with that in public. I would rather in private. I'm just saying.
Very true. So I'm going to read this last tweet and we'll wrap this thing up. When people say I'm a blunt person, I automatically feel like they're justifying being disrespectful. You were being blunt and being messy, Tiffany.
Thanks. You know what? I actually noted that. I don't know why I skipped over that. I said that too. I'm like, were you blunt or were you just rude? I wrote that down.
I believe that you are right. Like, that's probably what it was. And I'm glad we went over that tweet. I didn't think of it like that, but it was obvious she was messy to me when she brought up Monster in the raping. I was just kind of done with her after that.
Well, she's gonna cry in the car next episode. I can't wait. But then she want to tell Destiny, Oh, it's your party. You can cry if you want to. Baby, you know what? If I was Destiny, I'll be tweeting that next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Cry if you
It
want
all
to.
comes full circle. It all
Period.
comes back around.
Period. Okay?
Yes. All right, well, this was a lovely review. Nice little breakdown as usual. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in and listening to us for another episode 5. We've been going strong, girl.
Yes, we
Episode
have.
5 of Sis It's Just Not God's Best for You. This will be my like Rom reality TV show series that we're doing.
Yes.
So thank you again for joining me. Blessed be Brittany, and we will talk to you guys again later. Until next Sunday.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.